Every day, millions of people get up and go to work, and most take for granted that they have a job and are able to work. They rarely think twice about how fortunate they really are. For adults with disabilities, obtaining meaningful employment can be another big challenge. Only wishing to be contributing and productive members of their communities, they just want the chance to prove themselves. They want to be more independent and more self-sufficient. Capitalizing on the pride and dependability that disabled workers bring to their teams, adults with disabilities are being employed in the community in greater numbers than ever before. For example, let's look at St. Cloud, Minnesota. Needing a service provider to work with and teach vocational skills to the adults with disabilities population of Stearns County, the Human Services Division accepted a most innovative and unusual proposal brought to the table by Opportunity Services.
It was very important for us to find work in the community. And again, it was a challenge, but we did find and see that there was a business need out there. And once we acknowledged that, we found that, and we were able to work with those businesses, it allowed us to place all these folks that were once working together in non-integrated or segregated settings. It allowed us to help them find jobs in the community. We just wanted to improve the quality of life of people with disabilities and help them. It's astonishing, the unemployment rate today with people with disabilities, and it's just wrong. So if anything that we can do to help reduce that percent, increase people's quality of life, and help increase their hours, wages, that increases their independence, their self-esteem.
Does working in a community at real jobs alongside non-disabled workers really make a difference? Let's go out and ask them.
Having my own job has made me more independent, doing things on my own, which I couldn't do it before. And it's nice to have that feeling because, you know that you're trying to get up to a higher level independent where the job coach won't be needed as much because I'm building that confidence and that strength to make it all better. Having a paycheck is nice, it pays bills, but, I work there because I love working there. It gives you the freedom, the courage, you can do it, and it helped me believe in myself. And having that opportunity to go to work and enjoy something you're good at makes you happy, and I'm a lot happier.
It gives you a reason to get up and go to work in the morning and something to do. When I had an issue, I guess I'd call the job coaches and they'd come in and help. So the job coaches have come in and given me the confidence that I needed to get through the hard part of the job.
I like having an independent job because independent, you're on your own, so you got responsibility. My job coach comes in and helps me with getting the days I need off if I can get it.
I feel way more confident knowing that I'm supporting myself and taking care of myself than having to rely on my parents. In August of 2005, I got in a car accident which put me in the hospital in a coma for 10 days. I have a traumatic brain injury and nobody really wants somebody like that. But then working with Diane helped, and then she also helped me with school and stuff. Whenever I'd have struggles at school, I'd be able to come to her. Having a job coach, I think, is amazing because anytime anything goes wrong or you just need someone to talk to, she's there. I graduated with my medical assisting in 2009, and now I am back in school for my LPN, and I should graduate with that in December of 2013.
I really wanted to work and get back into the community doing something that I liked. I didn't know exactly what. Certainly I did want to get back to working. I hate being just idle. I found the community, they accept me as a person in a wheelchair, but a lot of companies I don't think really wanted to hire me right away. It's nice when you're in a work environment where your coworkers just see you as another coworker. Opportunity services are vital because I think a lot of employers are looking at people, they'll see a person in a wheelchair and then that's just it. They're just like, oh, no, we're not going to hire them. Before I had opportunity services, I tried it on my own because I thought, well, I can find a job. It's not that hard. You go and you apply and you get a job. Well, and it's harder than I thought. And without, an assistance like a job coach, I don't even think I'd have a job now.
It sounds like the workers benefit from community employment programs, but will businesses continue to support these programs? Let's ask a business manager with some exposure to this concept.
The back of my business card today has a slogan that says, making every day a better day. And I think that's what we accomplish with Opportunity Services. Where do you get that? Where do you get folks that are enthusiastic about coming in and doing dishes and doing pots and pans and scrubbing floors and taking out garbage? It is unbelievable what a simple job, a simple task to most people that's undesirable means the world to them. I'm getting tears in my eyes, I'm sorry, but that's who I am. It's easy to be passionate about it. It's so easy to be passionate about it because of the fact that so many people take so many things for granted. All right? And this is something so special that we can do.
The success of community employment work programs for adults with disabilities is amazing. These workers, these people, are in the community fully integrated, accepted, and appreciated. Their disabilities often seem to disappear at work as they are fully immersed and integrated into the team environment. They really seem happier, more confident, and more self-reliant. Many are working independent jobs of their own that they and their loved ones never imagined they could be successful at. Like the story of Patrick, who worked for several years on a community employment work team and now has his own independent job supported by an employment specialist.
They encouraged me and helped me along the way to get a job at where I'm at now, and I appreciate that they have helped me out a lot by showing me the stuff that I would need to get my own independent job.
Well, Patrick is a very social person. He's a social butterfly, and I really didn't envision him being in a work center where he would be doing piecework or the same thing, monotony day after day, sitting in one spot. He needed to be out with people in the community doing what he does best. He likes to communicate and talk and interact with people. I knew he should be in a crew with his peers working. The crew leaders were phenomenal. It was so enlightening for a parent to get that phone call and tell you what a wonderful job he did. I felt that I knew them on a personal level, and we worked together as a team to get Patrick to where he is today. It needs to stay, it needs to be funded, it needs to help these individuals, and it does. It works.
The sheltered workshop and enclave-type environments are traditionally some of the limited work options available to adults with disabilities. Sequestered in a warehouse, the work can be repetitive and oftentimes low-paying. There's little social interaction with other non-disabled peers, and workers do not seem to gain a sense of belonging in the community. Fortunately, another option gaining traction are work programs that are transforming from center-based employment to 100% community employment. Businesses are discovering the inherent value in this previously underutilized workforce.